Packers for winning that game. Go Pack Go. We lead the all-time series. It's a great feeling. Always is when you beat the Bears as a Packers fan. I don't care how bad they are, there's still a rivalry. So I take pride in every win we get against those motherfuckers. So anyways, I'm just going to go through the rest of these games, and it's going to be like last time. So hope you guys enjoy. We're going to go with the Saints and the Dolphins. Now, this game is actually going to be played in the morning at London. So they don't have London Stadium in these play nows. So that's unfortunate. So, but without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we got 15-minute quarters. Game starts at, well, it starts at 9:30, but we'll go 1 p.m. here. And let's see here. This looks good enough. Alright. So once we get to the actual gameplay, we're going to get to the Super Sim, and then we'll take it from there. This will be interesting. Seems like this will be an interesting matchup.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's the Saints going up against the Dolphins. With that, it's time to hook up
Michael
with our
Thomas looks like
commentators in the
Squidward.
booth. So we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Hello, folks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and a moment ago, Larry gave us a look at the two #1 receivers.
Jay, you better give me some fantasy points. You let me down last week.
Just one-on-one. Both these teams, they've got a number of pass-catching options.
And I'm eager to see how both teams will attack the opposite defenses, because is it going to be where they're going to be a dart throwing?
All right, start the Super Sim now. Ooh. And Cameron Wake gets the sack, forcing them to punt. See what Cutler and the Dolphins can do. Jay Ajayi with a 4-yard rush, 3-yard rush. And now Jarvis Landry with a 7-yard catch. Devontae Parker with a 9-yard catch. Julius Thomas dropping one. Jay Ajayi converts the 3rd down. Jay Ajayi with the catch. Jay Ajayi's getting going right now. And then Jay Ajayi catches a 17-yard touchdown pass, and Cody Parkey kicks the extra point. Now let's see what the Saints offense can do. Not a good start. Not a good start for the Saints right now. Their offense is sputtering. 4-yard rush by Ajayi. Good stop by the Saints defense. Now let's see if the offense for the Saints can get it together. Ted Ginn with a good catch. Kobe Fleener drops the pass there. Kobe Fleener drops the pass there. Jay Cutler fumbles but gets it back. And Cutler finds Jarvis Landry for 15 yards. 4-yard rush by Ajayi. Cutler finds Landry for 12. Landry for 6. Juwan James gets the penalty. And then it's Anthony Steen. 3rd and 20. Only a 3-yard rush by Cutler. Some costly penalties possibly cost them 7 there. This Saints offense cannot get it going right now for whatever reason. Alex Anzalone with the sack by the rookie. Kenny Stills gets 18 yards on his old team. Did Ajayi get hurt? Oh, and Cutler throws an interception. I'm really used to saying those words as a Packers fan. Drew Brees fumbles it and gets his own fumble. Thomas Morstead punts it, and Jakeem Grant returns it for 13 yards. Stills for 3. Devontae Parker for 9 yards. 9 yards again. Julius Thomas gets the catch for 8 yards, and then Devontae Parker, a 45-yard touchdown delivered by Jay Cutler. And apparently another turnover happened by the Saints, and so the Dolphins will get another chance at it. And they end up punting it. Ted Ginn Jr. for 22 yards. 2 more yards for Ginn. And then Michael Thomas for 21 yards. It's about time he makes his presence known here. Then Drew Brees finally gets in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Saints go for it, go for 2, and they get it. That's a peculiar play call, but I guess it ended up working out for them. Jay Cutler, 2nd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins now. And a 23-yard pass to Kenny Stills. Ajayi rushes for 5. Anzalone knocks the pass away. But Cody Parkey hits the field goal, making it 19-8. Xavier Howard intercepts Drew Brees. Four-yard rush by Ajayi. And then Jay Ajayi for an 8-yard touchdown. The Dolphins, they are just putting the hurt on the Saints right now. And it's hard to tell what the Saints can do to get back in this game. Drew Brees cannot do it by himself, as we've learned over the past few years. And New Orleans kicker Will Lutz misses the extra point. So now it's 26-14, Miami. And Cutler finds Jarvis Landry for 12. Carew drops it. Drew Brees finds Willie Snead for the long touchdown pass. And now we suddenly have a game, folks. Devontae Parker for 21 yards. 6-yard rush by Jay Ajayi. Marquise Gray. And then Juwan James with another false start. Cody Parkey hits another field goal. Some people should get him on their fantasy team then. Saints down by 9. Let's see if their offense can get something cooking here. It's a good way to start. Drew Brees running now. Michael Thomas with the 15-yard reception. Kobe Fleener with the 15-yard reception. Mark Ingram. Drew Brees to Ted Ginn Jr. And Drew Brees gets it to Mark Ingram for the touchdown. 29-27. The Saints are making a comeback here. Jay Ajayi carries the ball. Jay Cutler throws it away. And then Kenny Vaccaro picks up the fumble. And the Saints are now in business. They can take the lead here. And they do. Drew Brees throws it to Mark Ingram for a touchdown. Kenny Vaccaro, who just had that fumble recovery with a costly penalty. Devontae Parker with a 12-yard reception. Kenny Stills with a 13-yard reception. Jay Cutler, incomplete. Jay Ajayi for 6 yards. Devontae Parker for 18. Jay Cutler throws it away. Jay Cutler throws it away again. And then Sheldon Rankins gets the sack. Mark Ingram, they're just going to try to run out the clock now. What a comeback by New Orleans. Drew Brees will take a knee. And there you have it, folks. Madden predicts that the Saints will win, coming back and winning 34-29. What a comeback by the Saints.
We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
All right, so the Saints come back and win it 34-29. What a game. All right, so let's move on to the next game, shall we? Alrighty. Pull up the ESPN app. Next, we got Bills and Falcons. This game should be predictable, but you never know in the NFL any given Sunday. All right. This game is at 1 o'clock, so we'll change that. Shout out to everyone who's watching right now. I greatly appreciate it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Tyrod Taylor's Bills going up against Ryan's Falcons. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. A few moments ago, it was Desmond Trufant of the Falcons making their way out of the tunnel to the delight of this sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and you know, now more than ever, it's a passing league. We know that, and as Larry hit onto the open, we've got a couple of great passers squaring off here this afternoon.
And usually the discussion centers in on how they're going to compete against the opposite defense. But you and I had a nice little chat with one of these guys in this game, and they did set... competing against the opposite quarterback. If I play better than he does, I think my team has an advantage.
I just wanted to get through that intro first. And so let's start the sim here. Alright, so the Falcons kick off. Oh wait, the Bills kick off. Devontae Freeman starts off with a negative 3-yard rush. EJ gains, that's the pass away, and Matt Ryan finds Julio Jones for a 78-yard touchdown pass. Not a good start for this Buffalo defense. Now let's see what the Buffalo offense can do. Shady McCoy for 5 yards, and Brooks Reed from the Falcons is injured. Shady another 5 yards. Another 5 yards for Shady. Tyrod Taylor with 4-yard rush. Tyrod Taylor finds Nick O'Leary. And then Shady is caught for a loss. Now it's the Falcons' time again. Let's see if they can emulate what they did last drive. Looks like they're sticking with the run here. Matt Ryan even gets in on the run action. Devontae Freeman, and then Mohamed Sanu for a 10-yard grab. Devontae Freeman keeps on plowing along here. Matt Ryan with a 4-yard rush. Devontae Freeman with an 8-yard rush. Devontae Freeman with a 5-yard rush. Julio Jones found for 17 yards. Oh, and Salbert, the rookie. Then Devontae Freeman goes in for a touchdown. 14-0 Atlanta. Shady McCoy with a 4-yard rush. Shady McCoy with a 5-yard rush. 3-yard rush by Shady. Tyrod Taylor with a 4-yard rush. Jordan Matthews with a 21-yard grab. Nick O'Leary with a 8-yard grab. Tyrod Taylor sacked. Steven Hauschka makes the field goal to get Buffalo on the board. Devontae Freeman with a 5-yard rush. Shady McCoy with a 5-yard rush. Shady is really powering this offense. Mike Tolbert getting involved here. They need to figure out how to get this passing game going, though, if they want to come back in this game. Julio Jones is on fire today. Preston Brown with a costly penalty. Salbert for 11 yards. Hooper for 7. Devontae Freeman rushes for 5. Another 5 yards for Devontae Freeman. And Micah Hyde, the former Packer, with the interception. Brooks Reed gets a sack on Tyrod Taylor. And a 26-yard reception for Zay Jones. Shady McCoy with a 5-yard rush. Charles Clay for 6 yards. Charles Clay for 18 yards there. And Tyrod Taylor gets it to Andre Holmes for a touchdown, making this a game. Is the momentum on Buffalo's side? We'll see here. Tevin Coleman, the former Indiana Hoosier, for the 4-yard rush. Shady McCoy with a 5-yard rush. Grady Jarrett is hurt. That is not good for that front seven in Atlanta. And it looks like Buffalo will have to punt here. Devontae Freeman with a 5-yard rush. Matt Ryan throws the ball away. Micah Hyde again making another big play to keep his team in this game. Shady McCoy, 4-yard rush. Shady McCoy with a 5-yard rush. Zay Jones for 10 yards. Three-yard rush for Shady. 4-yard rush for Shady. 5-yard rush. And a touchdown for Charles Clay. And the Bills take the lead. The Bills have taken the lead for the first time in this game. Atlanta's offense has to get it going here. They were hot to start out, but ever since they scored 14 points, their second touchdown, it hasn't looked good for them. Can the Bills pull off another upset? Mike Tolbert with a 5-yard rush. Mike Tolbert with a 4-yard rush. Mike Tolbert with a 4-yard rush yet again. Mike Tolbert with a 4-yard rush. That will not be enough. They will have to punt. 4-yard rush. Julio Jones for 18 yards. Devontae Freeman with a 4-yard rush. Salbert with a 2-yard reception. And they will have to punt. Mike Tolbert gets 4 yards here. 3 yards by Mike Tolbert. Zay Jones for 24 yards. Mike Tolbert with a 5-yard rush. They are really utilizing Tolbert here. Incognito, the racist. It looks like they missed the field goal. 51-yarder. This could be costly. Devontae Freeman loses 2. Devontae Freeman gains 4. Derek Coleman drops the pass. And we have a tie game, 17-17. This is a really good game, folks. Tyrod Taylor to Zay Jones, the rookie, making a name for himself tonight. Well, today. Claiborne with the sack. Tyrod Taylor cannot find Andre Holmes. Colton Schmidt punts for 37 yards, and Andre Roberts takes it back for 14. Salbert for 8 yards. Levine Tololo. Austin Hooper for 8 yards. Penalty against Micah Hyde. That could be very costly. And the Falcons take a lead with a Matt Ryan rushing touchdown. This game is crazy, folks. Charles Clay, 14 yards. Brooks Reed with a clutch sack here. 3rd and 10. Penalty on Brooks Reed here. That could be costly. Oh, but the Falcons get it back. Must have been on an interception. Sacked by Jerry Hughes. And then they extend their lead to 10. Costly mistakes by Buffalo made this possible. They had the lead. They couldn't hold on to it. Zay Jones for 7 yards. Tyrod Taylor with a 5-yard rush. I wouldn't be running if I were them. I'd be trying to get my way back into this game. I don't know what they're doing. Poor clock management by Buffalo there. And the Falcons will remain undefeated, winning this game 27-17. Another game where they had to come from behind to win. Well, not another game that the Falcons came from behind to win, but the winner in our stream so far had to have come back to win the game. Alright, so the next game we have on deck is...
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
Ooh, this will be a good one. Steelers and Ravens, people. It's a good modern rivalry.
Find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
To everyone watching, feel free to comment and let me know who you are. I'd like to have a chat with you guys and everything. Make this a little more fun, you know? Make it so I'm not just talking to myself. Alrighty. So this one is in Baltimore, so we're going to the Ravens. Whoa. And the Steelers. This has been a pretty good rivalry since Joe Flacco's been in the league, so we'll see what happens here, folks. This is one of those rivalries where you never know what's going to happen. I'm kind of surprised this is a 1 o'clock game. Excuse me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Flacco's Ravens.
Oh, I didn't know Flacco threw for more yards than Roethlisberger. It's weird.
We'll join our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are coming to you from the heart of Baltimore, nestled between Russell Street and I-395. We're at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams.
The intros for this year are just amazing.
Go to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt, and the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now, and both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
And we'll start the sim right now. The Ravens kick it off. Ben Roethlisberger starting with a run. Then he finds Antonio Brown for a big gain. Le'Veon Bell with a 4-yard rush. Martavis Bryant for 14 yards. Solid number 2 receiver there. And Le'Veon Bell runs for 5 to convert the 3rd down. And then he finds... Big Ben finds Martavis Bryant for a touchdown. Good start for the Pittsburgh offense. Benjamin Watson found by Joe Flacco for 11. Terrence West with a 4-yard rush. Terrence West knocked back for a loss of 2. Joe Flacco can only manage 4 yards rushing. Steelers offense back on the field. Eli Rogers with a 16-yard catch. Martavis Bryant for 13. Antonio Brown for 2. Le'Veon Bell with 5-yard rush. And an interception by C.J. Mosley ran back for 17 yards. Terrence West with a 4-yard rush. This could change the tide of the game, folks. Mike Wallace for 12 yards. Bud Dupree with the sack. And the Ravens missed the field goal. That is surprising for a guy like Justin Tucker. Antonio Brown with a 25-yard catch. Le'Veon Bell, the catch for 38. 5-yard rush by Le'Veon. 8-yard rush for Le'Veon for a touchdown. And Boswell makes the extra point. Mike Mitchell intercepts Joe Flacco. Now here come the Steelers again with really good field position. Antonio Brown with a 24-yard gain, and a touchdown is imminent by Le'Veon Bell for 1 yard. But Chris Boswell misses the extra point. Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. Terrence West with a 5-yard rush. Terrence West with a 5-yard rush once again. Pittsburgh's defense playing really well right now. 5-yard rush by Le'Veon Bell. 5-yard rush by Big Ben. And then James Conner cannot convert. as he loses 2. See if the Ravens offense can get something going here. Benjamin Watson for 10 yards. Terrence West for 4. Terrence West for 4 once again. Terrence West is having himself a good game. And Terrence West with a 5-yard touchdown. But the extra point by Justin Tucker is blocked. So the game remains 20-6. Baltimore down by 2 touchdowns. Martavis Bryant for 15 yards. And then Jimmy Smith gets the fumble recovery. And here come the Ravens. Rashad Perriman with a 13-yard catch. And it looks like the Ravens couldn't... Well, the Ravens score a field goal. So they go into the half down by 11. And we resume the second half where the Ravens have the ball. Terrence West. Then you got Rashad Perriman with another big catch. And then you have Terrence West running the ball once again. And then Justin Tucker misses a 59-yard field goal. That was ill-advised this early. Penalty against Michael Pierce. Roethlisberger to Martavis Bryant. And then Le'Veon Bell. Jeremy Maclin for 1 yard. Terrence West for 4 yards. 8 yards for Mike Wallace. Eli Rogers with a good 14-yard gain. Le'Veon Bell with a 5-yard rush. Penalty against the Ravens, C.J. Mosley. Yes, Matt Ogden, the Bears still suck. Great win last night. I know we didn't come out unscathed with the injuries and all, but we have a good mini bye week here, so let's just focus on getting healthy. Then Terrence West runs it in for a touchdown. And Justin Tucker is having an off night today. Well, an off day today, I should say. He is not doing well at all. Terrell Suggs with the sack. Time for the Ravens to get to work if they want any shot in hell of winning this game. Rashad Perriman, the 51-yard touchdown reception from Joe Flacco. This is an intense game, people. I'll do Cowboys and Rams next, Ferris. Carl Davis with the sack. Could the Ravens come back here? We've seen a number of comebacks. Let's see here. Oh, Joe Flacco missing Jeremy Maclin. And Justin Tucker misses again. I do they keep putting the laces in? I have no idea. Jerk goof. Benjamin Watson with a catch. Ryan Jensen's hurt. Jeremy Macklin with 13 yards. Oh, and the Ravens went for it and it failed. They really needed that drive. And it looks like the Steelers will escape Baltimore with a win. A highly contested game here, but it looks like the Steelers will barely edge it out against their rival, 27-22. Such a heartbreaking way to lose it here. So close.
And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Alright, we'll do Cowboys and Rams next. This one goes out to SoCal Rams fan and Ferris. Let me set the times here. Okay, Cowboys are at home. And we got the Rams. I almost went up and for the Lambs. Oh wow, that rating is wow. Wow. Alright, this game is at 1. Wow, lots of 1 o'clock games this week. I'm gonna make it closed here. Alright, let's see what this intro is all about. All right, here we go.
Everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches to come their way. It's Todd Gurley's Rams.
Paris just mentioned Zeke and Gurley, and they're comparing them here.
With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth. So we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the
Man, the helmets for the Rams do not fit their uniforms.
Hi again, folks. I'm Brandon.
Not at all.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And as we all know, Charles, offenses today, they're driven by the passing attack. But
that just looks wrong.
A couple of running backs who might just disagree with that assessment.
Yeah, and sometimes, occasionally you get a game where running backs will match you.
Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Cowboys will start with the ball. Tremaine Johnson knocks the pass away, and Zeke will run for 4 here. Dez Bryant for 9 yards. Zeke runs for 8. And Mark Barron knocks the pass away, so the Cowboys will punt. Jared Goff, his first pass is incomplete. Todd Gurley. Tyler Higbee with a nice reception for 8 yards. Todd Gurley with a 12-yard rush. Todd Gurley with a 5-yard rush. Sammy Watkins for 20 yards here. 5-yard rush for Gurley. Robert Woods for 22 yards. Sammy Watkins for 7 yards. Robert Woods for 7 yards. Tyler Higbee with a 4-yard touchdown. Rams take the early lead. Zeke rushes for 4. Zeke rushes for 5. Zeke rushes for 4. Zeke rushes for 4 again. 5 yards for Zeke. Zeke with a 19-yard reception. Terrence Williams drops the ball. Dez Bryant with a 10-yard reception. Jason Witten for 2 yards. Cole Beasley with an 18-yard touchdown reception from Dak Prescott. And Dan Bailey makes it a tie game. Todd Gurley with a 5-yard rush. Jalen Smith knocks the pass away. And Cooper Kupp with a 19-yard reception. Gurley with a 5-yard rush. Gurley with a 16-yard rush. 5-yard rush by Gurley once again. Anthony Brown knocks the ball away, and Jared Goff misses Tyler Higbee. So the Rams go for a field goal, and it is good. They take the lead by 3. Zeke runs for 5. Penalty against Kayvon Webster. Zeke rushes for 4. Zeke. And the Cowboys will have to punt. Todd Gurley with a 5-yard rush. 4-yard rush for Gurley. 15-yard reception. Todd Gurley with a 5-yard rush. Cooper Kupp for 2 yards. Todd Gurley for 5. Jared Goff with a 3-yard rush. Todd Gurley catching the ball for 9 yards. John Sullivan with a false start. Four-yard rush for Zeke. 22-yard reception for Dez. And then Dak Prescott gets leveled. Interception by Tremaine Johnson. And the Rams will have the ball. Sammy Watkins for 11 yards. Another 11 yards for Sammy. And Malcolm Brown with a 1-yard touchdown rush. But Greg Zuerlein misses the extra point. Dak Prescott is sacked by Connor Barwin. Cooper Kupp with a 26-yard reception. Todd Gurley with a 4-yard rush. Todd Gurley with a 5-yard rush. 4-yard rush for Gurley. Tyler Higbee with a clutch catch here. Greg Zuerlein with a 2-yard rush. How strange. Terrence Williams with a 15-yard reception. Interception by Nickel Roby Kolema. That is Dak's second interception of this game. The Rams extend their lead. And a 3-and-out. Cooper Kupp with a 6-yard reception. Interception by Sean Lee. Dez Bryant for 18 yards. That is Connor Barwin's second sack of the game, but that doesn't matter because Bryce Butler gets the touchdown, but Dan Bailey misses the extra point. That could come back and cost the Cowboys here at the end of this game. Zeke. Oh, the Cowboys have the ball back already. Dak Prescott once again sacked by Connor Barwin. And they go for it on 4th down, but they cannot get the conversion that they need. DeMarcus Lawrence with the sack. Higbee for 24 yards though. Jared Goff and the Rams went for it on 4th down. Surprising move. Interception by Sean Lee once again. Let's see if the Cowboys can do it this time. And they can't. Chris Jones punts it. Malcolm Brown loses 3. Malcolm Brown gets 4 here. 4-yard rush for Malcolm Brown. 5-yard rush by Lance Dunbar. Johnny Hecker, 51 yards. Can the Cowboys use this minute drill here? They have to be quick. They only have 1 timeout remaining too. And the Cowboys!
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no
The
matter
Cowboys win at the last second. Dak Prescott throws a touchdown pass to, I think it was Bryce Butler. And the Cowboys win by 1, 20-19. What a win for the Cowboys. They pulled this out here. It wasn't easy, but the Cowboys get the win here, 20-19. Oh, what a heartbreak for the Rams.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long.
Dak Prescott had the heroics when he needed them. And that led to a Cowboys victory, 20-19. What a game. What a game. All right. There you go, Ferris. Cowboys win. All right, next game. Let's get the Bengals and Browns. The Toilet Bowl. The AFC North Toilet Bowl. Why are the Colts and Seahawks playing on Sunday Night Football? That game shouldn't even be on prime time. That should be a 1 o'clock game.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and
Ferris, imagine Dashy watching this game.
Today's matchup features
Watch the watch the Browns beat the Bengals. Oh man, that'd be something. All right, Browns will start off with the ball. Isaiah Crowell rushes for 5. David Njoku gets 5 yards here. Crowell rushes for 4. As EDP once said, they could have had Joe Mixon. Oh wow. Bengals are playing angry right now, you can tell. They are mad about that L they took from my Packers. Of course, it's not translating into touchdowns, but defense is playing well. Isaiah Crowell with a 4-yard rush. 3-yard rush by Deshaun Kaiser. John Ross for 9 yards. Now this Bengals offense is getting going. Here we go. And AJ Green with a 5-yard touchdown. 13-0 Cincinnati. Crowell with a 5-yard rush. Another 5-yard rush for Crowell. And the Browns get on the board, 13-3 Cincinnati. Myles Garrett with the sack. Myles Garrett with the second sack. Kaiser to Kenny Britt. Carlos Dunlap sacking Deshaun Kaiser. DeVal with a 6-yard reception. And Vontez Burfict knocks the pass away. AJ Green for 9 yards. Then Emmanuel Ogba gets the sack on Andy Dalton. This Bengals O-line needs some serious work. Sammy Coates for 11 yards. And we are officially in the third quarter. AJ Green for 7 yards. 3-yard rush by Joe Mixon. 5-yard rush by Joe Mixon. 5-yard rush by Joe Mixon again. Andy Dalton with a 4-yard rush. Carlos Dunlap with his second sack of the game. And a bad punt by Colquitt. But Joe Schobert gets the interception off of Dalton. Kaiser with a 4-yard rush. 4-yard rush by Crowell. And Sammy Coates for the 12-yard touchdown. Why did they try for the 2-point conversion? Terrible idea by Cleveland. It's realistic. The Browns are doing Browns-like stuff in this game. Tyler Eifert for a 25-yard gain. Although I don't know if he's going to be playing this Sunday. Randy Bullock hits the field goal. And Sean Williams gets the interception. Andy Dalton to Tyler Eifert for a touchdown. And that's a 3-and-out for the Browns. Four-yard rush for Joe Mixon. Another 4-yard rush for Joe Mixon. Another 4 yards for Joe Mixon. I'm not even going to say it anymore. And it looks like Cincinnati's going to run away with this one. After this game, I'm going to check out, and then I will bring more of the games tomorrow.
National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
And this is our first route of the evening and our last game for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with the rest of these games.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we...